Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Sketch Hour. It's episode 25.
25.
Okay, I thought it was 25. I'm Max, and over on the couch, we've got Angela,
Hello.
Amanda, John, for the first time ever,
Yeah.
off of production, and Jeff. And we have Ryan on production. Hello, Ryan.
Hello.
Ryan gets to be the voice behind the chair today.
Yes.
Good evening.
How are you all doing?
Pretty good.
Pretty good? Pretty good?
solid.
Doing good.
Excellent.
Gulpy.
Yeah.
Did you all have a good weekend?
I did.
Yeah?
Yeah. I was at Connecticut's terrific GamerCon.
I forget that it's called that.
Yeah,
That's the full
CT
name.
GamerCon stands for. C is for
Oh.
Connecticut and T is for terrific.
Crazy.
I was at Connecticut's OK GamerCon.
Okay.
It's been a different one.
Fun fact: they did add in parentheses and anime, so it's Connecticut's terrific gaming and anime.
Well, that's where your first mistake is.
Yeah.
I remember when Comic-Con was just like, let's incorporate New York Anime Festival, and they decided to just have both at the same time. And
Right.
even at the Javits Center, it's like, yo, nobody's moving.
It's also just like, hey, you know what? Either half of those people would hate the other half.
The other half, yeah, exactly.
There's like a very small sliver of the Venn diagram where it's so sick, but it's probably mostly miserable.
Yeah.
I was also at that convention.
How
on
was it?
Saturday. Well, I had a good time.
Yeah?
It wasn't as fun as last year, I will admit. But I did get to meet the original English dub voice actress of Sailor Moon. So the,
Whoa, what? She was
Yeah.
there?
Yeah, she was there. I got
The Serena voice
yes,
actress?
The Serena voice actress. I got a picture with her. I got
What?
a little signature.
Was she
Oh,
nice?
and Sailor Mars.
Yeah,
also.
Sailor Mars
What?
was also there too.
Yeah.
Wait.
But they were very nice, very kind.
That's where
And-
the arcade budget went.
Let me tell you though, Max, there was also voice actors from Red Dead Redemption, and I had such the hardest time saying Redemption this weekend.
Oh, the Red Dead Dimension was in town. let me tell
Red
ya.
Dead Dimension.
It was so bad. I don't know why my brain was just like, no, you
No.
can't. You don't get
Yeah.
to say that word.
That's
today.
okay. I'm sure we all have a word that we have a hard time saying. I can't say
We do need some words.
colloquially.
Oh, man,
Oh,
I
yeah,
was
we
gonna
do need
that.
words.
I was gonna say,
Don't-
you know, why don't you put one of your hard words in
Yeah,
the chat
yeah.
for us?
Please do.
Sorry,
We would
John.
really appreciate that.
I used to struggle with rural, but now I just
Rural.
realize
That's fair, yeah.
it's easy when you just wing it with it's like one syllable.
You
Rural.
start to realize why like English speakers kind of say words or pronounce words not how they're spelled, because they're probably annoying to enunciate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not good at enunciating.
No.
Well, I'm gonna put a word out there just
Please.
to start us off.
God.
I think gamer.
All right.
Ooh,
Yeah.
my word is Connecticut.
I was already pretty tempted to put terrific, but no. All right, Gamer Connecticut. How can we?
You could draw anyone in this root
Oh, thank a root beer girl.
Bottle.
Hey,
Yeah,
root beer
no.
girl.
Oh.
That's great.
Connecticut's terrific gamer bottle convention. Oh my god! Wait, a bottle return convention? That'd go hard.
Well,
It
kind of
Would
would.
not.
You could bring a whole bag full of goods.
See who puts up the biggest numbers, you
Yeah.
know?
Smells so bad.
It would
No,
smell
imagine, like,
terrible.
the
Yeah.
speed
Oh
run,
my
like,
god.
competition
Yeah.
Where you gotta
Mm.
recycle as fast as possible, but there's a strat because one of the new machines I went to, I don't know why it took them so long. They have machines that do plastic and cans.
Oh, they figured
Which
it
is
out.
sick.
Finally.
But this one machine, I would
Just
put
sick.
The,
You said that was.
the,
Bro finds joy in everything.
The-
I do. I mean, he does.
the bottle. When you put it in, it would be like you put your hand in too far. You have to take it out. I'm like, well, okay. First off, the bottle's in there.
Yeah.
My hand is fine. Take the bottle. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Um.
And then it's like, okay, like
Hello,
you,
Ben.
you wouldn't
Hello.
even put your hand in, and it would be like your hand's in too far. So I
Yeah.
sat there, just doing this. I was like, this sucks. you got so far with
In the
this
end.
new invention, and then you
Didn't even matter.
didn't even matter.
Thank you.
mhm.
And I just start throwing it in, like very small tosses in, to get the bottles to go,
Yeah.
and it was great. I love bottle returns. That's
You seem to have strong opinions about them.
I do. I used to do them every week
You
to
beat me
get.
to it.
When I was in, I think I was in high school. Maybe I was in late high school, early college. I would do bottle returns to get Chinese lunch specials. So I'd go to old Stewie's,
Yeah. No.
return some bottles. I had free ice cream receipts.
So you get some ice cream.
So I got ice cream. I'd bring my Chinese lunch special to the Goodwill parking lot and watch YouTube there. Eat that.
How long was your lunch?
Right.
This is just my day. This is just like summer break.
Oh.
This wasn't when I was
is
working
free
there.
time.
Yeah,
not-
this is
Yeah.
Oh,
this is
alright.
this is the free time plan.
And then I'd go in Goodwill. Usually find nothing because that Goodwill sucks.
It's all right. Well,
It's a decent will.
Boo.
I did find the Watto chair there once though.
oh, okay.
It's a hand painted like Watto chair from Star Wars.
Watto from Star Wars,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah. Not many others.
No.
All right.
And I used to do that like every week.
Okay.
And usually the Chinese food, the wonton soup was like a little hot. So if you ever do that, make sure you let it sit for a bit.
If I ever find myself in that specific situation,
Yeah, you have to balance the soup.
I don't know
Open
if I
lid.
make the same decisions you would, Jeff.
Open lid on the center console.
I don't
It's
think
a
I
good
would
place
have
for
the
it
same
to-
thought process.
Yeah.
I could
There's-
guarantee that.
There's good airflow center console for it to get cooling. So,
Jeff, all this sounds like great advice. You sound so much older than I am while you
In
describe
some ways,
this.
Yeah.
he is. You know,
No.
Yeah, it's true.
wise
Yeah.
beyond his years.
I appreciate it.
I do in fact read the news in the morning.
It's true.
So,
Uh,
call
Luke-
it for what it is.
Root beer girl, I feel that so much because that is what happens every time I also go into Goodwill, and I'm just
true.
kind of like, okay.
I thought Goodwills don't even do that anymore.
No, they do.
They still do that.
I feel like all the ones I go to never.
I think
Oh,
I
man.
feel like there was something about them changing their policy on it. I don't
Yeah.
know exactly what the details
Yeah,
were, but I
I
think
went
I
to-
saw something in the past like month.
Oh no.
I think I went semi recently, and they were still doing it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
They
did
recorded
want
all
to.
those radio ads.
I did want to say my one story about GamerCon where I was betrayed by Johnny Rockets.
Mm.
Because I had ordered a orange soda float because I wanted to have an orange soda float. They brought me a root beer float with Mark's root beer.
Whoa.
And suffice to say, I was disappointed and sad.
I was like,
On
oh, it's.
multiple levels.
I was like, oh, it's got to be the Coke float. Surely,
It was not.
it was the one thing Amanda super didn't want.
That I think is a wild assumption to make if you're Jonathan Rockets to be like, yeah, this person definitely wants to bark.
Full government name.
Yeah, Jonathan
Yeah.
Rockets.
He deserved it.
He
It's on
looks-
his tax ID.
Max, he low
Thank
key
you, root
looks
beer
like the dinosaur baby.
He does.
I don't like.
Not
I
the
don't think it
mom.
might just be the cheek.
The mom.
Mama.
I feel like Jonathan Rockets and Friendlies have the same sort of vibe to
Not
me.
at all.
No, different
Okay.
vibe.
No, you're so
I
wrong.
think
Different vibe.
here's why. I got food poisoning
For
at
both?
Friendlies.
Okay, okay.
Oh, okay.
I have gotten very close to getting food poisoning out of Jonathan Rockets.
What does that mean? Were you,
How,
What
how
does
do
that
you
mean?
get
Not-
close?
You ever eat something and it tastes like food poisoning? Like
No.
you're like, this
No.
is not
You
going
mean like
well.
cyanide?
I usually don't
Like
order
poison?
food poisoning.
Yeah,
bro
no.
got the rotten food from Minecraft.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
got the. Can Ryan? Can we get a quick little Minecraft pain sound?
It's a
Yeah, there
Yeah.
you got it. Yeah. I think it's
Yeah.
both. You know,
Yeah, both
It's-
are good.
Jonathan R. Ockets.
It's Jonathan Rockets.
It's
At
Jonathan
that point,
Rockets.
it disrespected.
Yo,
Disrespected you.
who remembers Friendlies, the big blue drink? Like the huge mug?
what's
Remember
that?
those?
No,
I
what's that?
do.
I'll be honest.
Because it looked like the SpongeBob,
I didn't really go
Sunday
to
thing to
Friendlies all that much.
like from the movie.
Yeah. I'll pull up a picture.
The most that I went to Friendlies was when my friend Aaron had worked at Friendlies, and they would give me free food.
Yes.
So that's why I would be there.
The only time it's a good value. Yeah.
It's true. Yeah.
Any other?
I
Yeah, that's bad.
I love Friendlies, but they did like I don't know. I went there a lot growing up, and
I think you
I
and I
think-
went to the same one.
oh my god, we probably did.
In Norwalk.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god, we were probably there at the same time. Do you remember?
I don't know
Jeff
about
just
that.
says
Do you remember?
things.
Do you remember when my dad took some of my milkshake and I got really upset?
If I say yes, will it make you feel better?
No, because I still wish I didn't do that. But you know,
I feel like
okay.
I feel like I'm having that
Thank you, though.
experience where. You know that line in The Incredibles where Syndrome
Oh.
says, like, you caught me monologuing? This is how I feel about Jeff right now. We caught him monologuing.
I
you'd
mean,
be logging stereo, mono. you name it.
I was reading what Max was writing on the shirt because I was just kind of like, I don't know where this is going, and now I do. Now it makes sense.
I was gonna write at first. I was like, my other console is my wife.
I did think you were going to go in a direction like that, and that's why I was like really like squinting as you were writing because I was just like, what is Max cooking here?
What am I cooking?
Squintin' Quintin.
What is happening
Quintin.
here?
That's a
Quintin?
good name.
Yeah. Also, that I went to CT GamerCon and everyone looked just like that guy,
I believe it.
encased in glass.
I said, hey, have you seen this man? And they're
Have you
like,
seen this
yeah,
man?"
right there and there.
And here and here.
Oh, wild with the toes out too.
Yeah.
Got the dogs out.
Yeah.
For free.
For free.
Max, I do love this trend that you have where like you'll do the right amount of like
yeah.
fingers
I was
and
waiting for you
and
to.
then, like I like that that's continued, like genuinely.
Yeah.
It's all that cranberry juice.
Earlier, I was lamenting at that pure cranberry juice doesn't help with clearing out, UTIs and such. So I imagined a fella who was like, who said it was just like, great, I still have a UTI and I had to cut my fucking foot off.
Like the mainlining cranberry juice. It's done nothing to alleviate my situation.
I don't know what's
If you mainline cranberry juice, you'll just
What's
regenerate
Connecticut
your
about
limbs.
this? Is it from Stu Leonard's?
No, we're just gonna draw.
As seen on
Connecticut
Ripley's
here.
Believe It or Not.
Oh, that'd be funny.
Oh my! I had to explain to a European Stu Leonard's over the weekend.
Oh really?
So great.
World's largest dairy baby.
wow.
It's like Five Nights at Freddy's, but the animatronics sing.
Oh, like the location.
Yeah,
not
no,
like the
just like
concept?
no, both. Like the
Oh.
location, the concept, the vibe, the
No.
lore.
I love that you can find real family vlogs of being like going to the FNAF grocery store. Because obviously animatronics had their huge spike in popularity. with
That's a
FNAF,
pretty
so.
accurate Connecticut, Max.
Is it?
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
And then we had to do
You
Fuck,
gotta
Marry, Kill
include
with the
the notch.
animatronics
Yeah,
also.
yeah.
That was
Oh, you
important.
got the notch in there. You
Yeah,
did get the
it's-
notch
it's
in
in
there.
there.
Oh my god.
That's why I was
Well,
like,
notch.
that's pretty accurate.
Mhm.
Yeah, Chiquita Banana.
Chiquita Banana's top tier.
Yes.
We
I
all
would do
know.
like a Chiquita
Wow.
banana.
Yeah, right
Yeah.
there.
Yo,
Yeah.
I was almost the
Crazy.
fakest Connecticut fan. I almost said, "Isn't the island the peninsula looking part the other way?" And I was like,
Brother, we
I-
live there.
I was thinking of Massachusetts. Isn't it Massachusetts like that?
Perhaps. That's not really.
Got you, Jeff.
Yeah, there we go.
There it
That's the Connecticut I remember.
To kick,
That's
to kick
it's my favorite Mario difficulty mirror.
You know,
Yeah,
somehow
I'm
just
in mirror mode.
yeah, mirroring Connecticut makes it so much more appealing suddenly. I'm like, oh, new, exciting.
Wow.
Imagine if
Different.
we were down there.
That
Well, I
would
don't.
suck.
Okay, I don't want that because then we're closer to Long Island.
Exactly, and further from New York City.
Yeah.
Yuck.
Can you imagine if the influence was the other way around?
Yo.
Oh my God! If Long Island was more influential than New York City.
Yo,
I would
if you're
think that.
any Long Islanders out there watching this, stay exactly where you are.
live in your Elysium or whatever
Yeah,
the fuck
yeah.
you think.
I love
it
being
is.
antagonistic to like a really specific group of people.
I
Like,
know.
any Long Islanders in the chat? Close the stream. Turn it off.
I'm sorry, I don't want you.
I'm sorry.
I got it, Max. You're good.
Oh, good. Thank
yeah,
you.
that's pretty good, Max.
Yeah.
Thank
I'll
you.
tell you what. Minimize it. Drive east. Just
Yep.
keep going.
Keep going. Sail.
Yeah.
And
we love our Long Islanders. I couldn't say it. I'm sorry.
I'm not even gonna joke about that because I
Yeah.
don't.
Nassau County, anybody?
Nah.
I'm trying to go to NASCAR County.
Okay.
New Jersey or Long
You're gonna
Island?
go more
New
Midwest for
Jersey.
that.
This is a
Probably.
gay son thought daughter.
Yes.
Geographic.
Well,
Oh.
okay, here's my take on New Jersey versus Long Island. Technically, Brooklyn and Queens are on Long Island.
Yeah, but that doesn't
Nah,
count.
Doesn't count.
No,
doesn't count.
but if I think about New Jersey, it's not.
That's the same way how I look at virginity.
What?
To me,
Speak on that.
Virginia-
No.
Whoa.
Well,
Yeah.
before getting into
Hell
that
yeah.
too deeply,
We need words.
Well, yeah, we need words.
Words?
We need words. Yeah.
Can I
But-
get a shimmy?
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I would like to
Can I
still
get
hear this though,
Jonathan
Jeff.
Rocket?
yes.
Yeah.
You can still continue, Jeff. I just wanted to throw it out there to the chat. We just
just-
need some more.
I'm gonna
I'm just saying
interpret
it's-
Jonathan Rocket. I hope you don't mind.
Huh?
I'm gonna interpret Jonathan
oh, I was gonna
Rocket.
say, however you think you want to do that.
Oh hell yeah! Thank you.
virginity.
Be an artist.
Virginity is a mindset. You can change
It's like when they do the
without
when they dunk them back in the pool, right?
Like baptism?
No. When they do the born again thing in the pool,
Yeah. Yeah, that's like
it's like a do over.
Yeah.
It's like that is baptism.
No. It's a different thing.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, when you're like cleansed of all your sins and welcome back into the church, they like half drown you and then they're like, you're good.
It's called waterboarding.
Yeah, they really.
Is it not baptism?
It's a different.
I
thing.
loved when
It is
when
separate.
Guantanamo
Yeah.
did baptisms.
Can my word be forgery?
Guantanamo Bay is handing out baptisms these days, guys.
Fucking yeah, like
Cheney was just a devout Catholic.
like
We also had Jonathan Rockets as one of the
And-
words.
and shimmy.
And shimmy.
Yeah, I
It's
was
a no
thinking about
H, by the way,
ODB
no
earlier.
H. Actually, wait, no. Johnny Rockets has an H in it.
I'm
so.
blanking on shimmying now. Is that the?
a little twist.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shimmy's like-
Oh, you
Yeah.
know it, yeah.
I was thinking of sidling for a second, like doing this. I was like, that's not shimmying.
I'm glad you brought up that word because I learned that word from Zelda Wind Waker.
That's exactly where I learned it.
Thank you.
Learned it.
And
Jesus,
I-
learned it too.
I don't know if I
Yo,
said
keep warning.
I don't know if I said it right, but like some substitute teacher growing up got really mad at me for like trying to say it.
Well,
I
did
was
she
like-
tell you how to say it?
No, she was like, "That's not a word." Like she started yelling. I was like, "What are you saying?" I'm like, I don't know."
Sidle.
It's
in
I have a
Zelda.
bigger vocabulary than you dullard.
Yeah. Like, oh my god. I was like, I felt like a crazy person.
I said bemused one time in 6th grade in the
Ooh,
backseat of
sixth grade?
my friend's mom's car, and the friend's mom was like, "Don't say that in school," and didn't give any context as to
Whoa.
why
Were you worried
she
about-
said that. She was just like, "Don't say
That's
that."
Were they worried about you getting bullied for using a big word?
I don't know
Not
because
the B word.
two out of her 3 children were definitely autistic in the same way that I am. So I don't know why, but she was like, "Don't say that in school." I was like, "Okay."
Look, I'm already going to get beat up for being autistic, so I can say whatever the hell I want.
It was also me saying
true.
I said cuss words, not curse, and the lady didn't know what that meant.
But cuss is kind of common. I
Right?
mean,
like
to say to cuss, and cuss words too.
like
yeah.
it also sounds similar enough. You think you didn't implicate it.
I'm
yeah.
convinced people just pretend to not know things just to make you feel like the idiot. in
I
I completely
scenarios.
agree with
Because
that.
it's like there's no way you don't not know what that means or
Yeah.
have the knowledge to attempt to figure it
Yeah,
out.
yeah,
like,
Yeah.
in
Like-
the context of what we're talking about, like
Critical thinking, just like use your brain for a second.
I know.
You know?
No.
How do we feel about the difference between like fireflies and lightning bugs, or
Oh,
like
interchangeable.
raspberries and blow farts?
Those are, I think,
I have never
regional.
in my life heard blow fart.
I have
I
not.
have
I've
definitely
not.
said blow fart.
I've never heard of
I
blowfart
believe
either.
you
Just
have said
raspberries.
that. I just don't believe.
Yeah.
I don't believe
other
you've said that to
people.
me.
I think I definitely have.
No.
You have not. I have never heard that come out of your
Blow
mouth
fart.
once.
That's what my family has called them my entire life, and then I remember, moving to Connecticut, and suddenly people were calling
Okay,
fireflies lightning bugs.
I've heard a
and
lot about your
raspberries.
family. That is up there on the list of grievances.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I've got a few good family words.
Nice, yeah.
Paul Flart, blow fart.
It's like one of
but
those like
lightning
getting
bug-
ready to sing
Yeah,
things.
lightning bugs and
Vocal
fireflies is like a
exercises.
regional thing. I think.
Yeah, that's just
Yeah.
regional.
I-
'Cause
I-
I've heard both. I've
It's like a
said
pop
both.
soda type.
Yeah.
thing.
I
Yeah.
figured it was I was
Or buggy or cart.
I figured
Yeah,
most of these
or
things were
bubbler.
regional in some capacity because I have heard other people when I grew up in the city say blow fart. I have never.
You have been
I- yeah,
pranked
no.
by someone.
Yeah, I think you were
Okay.
getting.
I think
One
there's-
of the
There was a psyop. Some competitor to raspberries was like, "What if we call them blow farts? People won't eat them then."
Hey, let's
It's
fuck
like,
with
it's like
Finn.
it's like big blueberry.
Let's
Gotta
all
got
collectively
together.
fuck with them.
I think you were raised
The
by,
cranberry juice company.
I think you were raised by wolves.
Man,
Mm.
I gotta
wolves
look
that
at
were
this
wrong.
more later.
True.
Friggin', I was
Didn't know
still
words.
looking at the freaking water thing because I was like, is it not just
no, it's a
baptism and
different
everything
thing.
just keeps saying baptism?
Different thing.
I
They might not have gotten caught up on Google, but
I will say one of the really good ones that I know is distinctly just my family is smellgucker for a dustpan.
Oh, what
What?
the fuck?
Smellgucker.
don't say
That
that on stream. I don't know what it. I'm not comfortable
What the hell are you
enough to
saying?
know.
We've
this.
discovered a new slur.
Yeah.
why, I just
I
feel
did find a
violated.
chart of all the generic soft
neat.
drink names.
Wow, look at Pop,
Ooh.
dude. The Midwest.
Ooh,
needs to be
wow.
Wait,
I
where
do.
the-
So Coke is funny because it's centralized around the Coke factory.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Soda is just like what the coastal elite call it, and then Pop is dominating the Midwest.
What
Okay,
is-
what's
what
New
is the
Mexico
little-
doing? Other?
Well,
What the hell are they calling?
Cerveza.
They just call them all
What is the
cervezas.
city that is there?
In that yellow area?
Yeah.
That's like in Missouri, so it might be like St. Louis area.
Interesting.
Yeah.
A lone soda in the midst of Coke and pop.
Yeah.
There's like a demilitarized zone right in between the red and the blue.
Yeah. Imagine like living in Kansas and you go like a little too far across town lines. What the heck are you trying?
Don't worry about it.
I said to interpret
Hold
Jonathan
on.
Rockets however
I knew we were gonna get
could.
something a little.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, you need to add those.
That is making it worse.
North Carolina's got some interesting soda word range.
Maybe he should have like a little fuse coming out of the top. Just like a.
That's my Johnny Rocket. You know what I'm saying?
He's gonna blow.
My man's turning pink.
Don't wham me when you make the euphemism first.
I said Johnny Rocket.
I
You got a problem?
I know what you meant. I know what you meant. You're not hiding nothing. I'm from Jersey.
Don't worry, these aren't
Yeah.
the
It might be
crinkles and
such a
the.
mark.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
feeling like it. We just get a big blur.
Look, Jonathan, they rock.
There were drawings when I was doing this all digitally where I would have mosaic on hand for wherever.
She Jonathan my rocket till like Johnny.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, brother.
Dude, shut up.
There we go.
Yeah.
Now it's
Yeah.
safe.
Excellent, excellent.
It's not good.
Cool.
Can't see anything, but it's safe.
I think, yeah, it's interesting what words are regional because when I worked in the ice cream department, there was also like not as much of a. I mean, I guess there's only like a few notable ones, but like the way people say like swirl, some people would say like half and half. Some people say like 50-50.
See, my favorite ice cream regional thing ever
Sprinkles.
that I got into like a full like argument almost with my friends on it. I went to school in Massachusetts, right? And they were talking about the cup ice cream that has vanilla and chocolate in it. And they were like, Hootsie Cup, the Hootsie Cup. I'm like, what are you saying?
You almost made me say Nani, like on stream. What?
It's made up. What is going on?
It's the brand.
Oh,
There's a brand
that's
called
why.
Hootsie. Yes,
No.
it does exist. But they got so mad at me when I was like, I never had a name for it. It was just the vanilla chocolate ice cream in a
Oh,
cup.
people from Massachusetts get mad at bullshit all the time.
There we go.
There we go. Sick.
Oh,
They're great. They're very yummy root beer, girl. It's just they got so mad at me, and I was like, I don't know what to tell you.
Wait,
I've
are they from? Oh, Hoodsie. Oh, so like Hood, the ice cream brand.
Yeah, the little hood, the mini cups with the split.
They like come with a little wooden
Yeah.
thing
Yeah.
to like scoop it out.
Oh yeah.
But I didn't know that was the name, and they got so
Hootsie.
upset. And I was
kinda-
like, guys,
I kind of hate the
it's
word.
not this serious.
Honestly, I don't know. Slang from like Massachusetts just kind of annoys me in general. But like,
You're correct.
like I don't know, Boston as a concept kind of annoys me.
You're
I had
The word hootsie
real-
also annoys me.
I had real beef this weekend with someone who hates me because I'm.
They
from-
don't hate you.
They hate me
They do not.
because I'm from Brooklyn and they live in the Boston metro area and hate Brooklyn accents apparently, and people from Brooklyn in general. So I have beef.
Where are they from?
Boston.
Where are they from? Boston?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Big. They're talking a big game.
at least you can say they were from
yeah.
Worcestershire. You know.
yeah. Amanda, can you
they-
please pronounce the name of that one town, that one city in Massachusetts?
Which one?
I don't fucking know how to
Like,
say
there's
it.
so many that,
the
like-
specific one that all
Worcester.
of your friends were like, yeah, I think.
Well, Worcester, yeah, Worcester. It's spelled Worcester is spelled like Worcester, and that's another thing I got so much shit over. And I'm just
Yeah.
like, listen,
Worcester.
I don't control
Yeah.
how I read things.
Keep your dumbass.
There's
language.
another one where it's like
Language.
it's
Keep your
spelled Leominster, but it's
Yes,
Leominster.
that
Yeah.
one. That's the one I was
Lemonster.
thinking
Whoa.
But it's very distinctly spelled Leo Minster.
Marks, I would gladly say vanilla chocolate ice cream in a cup with a wooden spoon every day with a Massachusetts person, if it meant making their day just a little bit worse.
But no, Hudson Cups are tasty. It's just I didn't realize that was the brand.
Vista.
Like I didn't realize that was the brand name. I never thought about it too much.
Do you think Massachusetts drivers are like saying hoodsie to themselves as they swerve in between our traffic lanes
Yeah.
on 995?
Maybe.
Pack your car and have it, yeah.
I feel like I'm
Packet
not allowed
guy.
to say to like use funny accents anymore since I have braces
Oh,
now. I
forgery.
already have a funny accent. I can't add another one
can't
on top
double
of it.
dip,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
I kind of like the face you gave Jonathan Rockets.
It's a little shimmy face.
Yeah.
It's,
Loki, he's
it's-
hitting that
it's
shit, honestly.
Jonathan.
Yo, he's locked in.
It's Jonathan.
Jonathan.
Yeah.
I thought you
Jonathan.
said- I thought you said John Chan.
No, you said there was no H in
John,
it.
Yeah, no H's.
Yeah,
Neither.
yeah.
Jonathan. That's crazy.
Jonathan Rocket.
Jonathan.
Jonathan.
And then Massachusetts people be like, it's John Tan.
John
Obviously.
Tan.
Yeah, people would say. I mean, Sprinkles obviously has like a few.
Well, Jimmy's is also a brand.
What?
I learned.
I didn't even know that.
Jimmy's is a brand. That's why it got so
Yes.
popular.
That's
yeah,
right.
you
It's
know,
like
actually,
Coke.
one fun thing I love to do when my friend Fabian from
Okay.
London would come over,
Hmm.
we would just do that.
You're good.
You know, like
Okay, thank
we
you.
were in Ohio at an event, and we were getting ice cream, and I was like, "Hey, what are those?" And he's like, "They're Jimmy's." And then, wait, hold on, this killed me because I already knew that one, so like
Yeah.
I knew the joke, but he called them something else, or he's like, I've heard of someone call them something else, and it was like the most absurd thing I've ever heard. So obviously we call them Sprinkles, and he called them Jimmy's, but also he said that someone called them like tens of thousands or something like that.
What?
What?
Whoa.
It was, I can't remember what the
Kelly?
exact quote was. Oh, hey, what's up,
Hi,
Kelly?
My
Kelly.
mom always
I've heard
called
shots too.
Shots?
Shots?
Crazy.
Haven't heard shots. Haven't heard tens of thousands. But isn't Jimmy's like racist?
No,
it's just a
it's a
brand.
brand.
That's just a brand.
I thought there was like a
The brand could
So that is a
possibly.
racist
Well, I mean, the
thing
brand-
that you could call someone,
Mm.
but that is not. It is
It's
just
a
the brand
European
owned
brand,
by a
yeah.
James.
Right.
Gotcha. I feel like I definitely have seen some advertisements from like the 30s that are for Sprinkles and
Oh.
are really racist.
That's creative, frankly, to make that connection on their end. You know, like that.
Yeah.
How do you make Sprinkles racist?
Honestly, I'd love to see nowadays when you have the two choices being chocolate and rainbow. It's like, all right, choose your path, racist man.
Dude, they need to make Sprinkles that aren't woke. I'm tired of it. Also, shouts to my mom always called them shots. I'm imagining Lil Jon is actually just really into Sprinkles.
Yeah.
That's what the song's about.
We do need some words.
Oh, we need
Thank you.
words.
Yes, words. Kelly and I saw a bunch of movies this weekend. I know I mentioned
Whoa,
it
at the same time?
Yeah, at the same.
Okay.
That's crazy.
I like to
Kel-
imagine both of you independently.
Just watching your own
Watching
movie.
it.
Yeah, right.
It's like parallel play.
Yeah,
Parallel.
we watched, Banshees of Inisherin, which was really good, and then Kelly never saw The Witch, so we watched
Oh.
that.
I like
that.
that.
movie is
Oh.
still beautiful.
I really fight the urge to call it the Vavitch.
I know.
every time.
Everybody I know calls it the Vavitch.
Donkey.
Donkey.
I love
Oh.
donkeys.
That would be wicked advert. Yeah.
Boston specific.
Wicked.
I would
Marks,
like,
why do you hate us?
I would imagine like also Wicked parentheses the
Reach.
movie.
My word was gonna be Sasquatch or Bigfoot. I guess Sasquatch. I mean, they're the same, but
Donkey, wicked Sasquatch.
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 yeah,
Is
we
it
should go.
with a T?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you got
that's
it.
it.
you
Yeah,
got
that's it.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
got it.
that's Sasquatch.
We should go squatching.
I think we're
Squatch it.
good. Can I also submit Hoodsy? No.
Yeah.
I'm using
No,
my veto.
get that word off the screen. right now.
But my word is going to be chocolate and vanilla ice cream in a cup with a spoon. With a wooden spoon.
In a cup, double space, with a wooder.
It's an N.
Yeah.
In a-
Wait.
It
in a
just
cup
cuts off on our TV.
with Jewel Wooder.
Wait,
You
this
just-
is
up.
this is just all these words together. This is just me drawing somebody from Boston. All right.
Fucking
All right.
one-way ass road.
Bostonite.
Yeah.
That's my word, Bostonite.
Bostonite. All right.
Oh, it's Boston.
That's Ryan. He's the Bostonite
right.
because he's on production.
True.
I would like to say I have had good times in Boston.
I have too.
As of
Yeah, no, it's just the people that are.
I mean, it's like the mayor of Boston might be here. We
You're
should
right,
be
right.
nice
We're
to
just
him.
playing Boston.
I go to Boston often, and I love being there.
Truly, the only thing about Boston that like this is actually a genuine thing that I don't like. Like, the roads, the way that the roads are laid out.
I can complain about it all day. I should.
Yeah.
Every civil engineer in this town is a crook.
Like,
They should be put in jail.
That's the one bit that whenever I go, even though I have a great time, I love seeing my friends. We do fun things. That's actually where I saw Kneecap. Their roads I do not like.
Yep. The last 10 minutes of every drive takes an hour just because of the miserable city.
Yeah.
It's because they made the city when horses were on the roads.
I
True.
know.
That's why Max is drawing this donkey.
That's why a donkey.
Well, bring back the fucking horses if you're gonna keep the roads like that.
That's what I'm saying.
Here's
God.
You got the money to keep upkeep with that?
here's my
Yeah.
hot little take. Boston is way too expensive.
You're so right,
now.
Seduction
That's,
Marks.
that's my beef. Way too expensive. And also, I went there on a school field trip once, and the tour guide was insufferable. So that's
That's
that.
it,
clearly they're
Boston.
all
You're
bad.
fucked.
Yeah, and get got, all right?
Yeah, I've been there. I don't really go there regularly at all. Maybe once every 2 years, maybe. Not. If I see something's up there, I generally just avoid it. I'm like, I don't need that. I went to a Red Sox game for free because my friend had a ticket he won.
You know, I've actually been to both of the oldest baseball stadiums because Fenway's one, and then the one in Chicago is too.
Oh shoot!
I've been to both now. Since you're my favorite story that you like to say, where it's like, oh, you're going to see Fallout Boy
Which you
in
did.
whatever country or state.
Which you did do.
That one time.
It doesn't mean it's not possible again. Anytime you go somewhere, you could be seeing Fall Out Boy.
That voice crack sold it.
I'm valid.
What's a Boston food? Because every time I think of hot dogs, pizza,
Chili. I don't know.
and like
Lobster.
and
Blood
bagels, I
Like a
think New
lobster-
York.
like a
Lobster.
lobster.
Lobster?
I think
Blood
that's
sports.
Maine more.
Yeah, I feel like
They-
that's
they-
Maine
Cape Cod.
lobster.
They
That's
they
fair,
they
yeah.
love that.
Okay.
Dunkin', of
Dunkin'
course.
Donuts,
Yes,
yeah.
you're so right.
Just
Oh,
gonna say
Dunkin'?
coffee.
Okay, so maybe you like a
Just
donut
a
and a
big
coffee.
heaping potato.
Yeah. Honestly, it's potato.
Ooh,
Sausage
right.
Sausage
that's true.
grinder?
Sausage grinder.
Okay.
Potato and like a side of tea.
And a
Oh,
side
you
of
know what?
tea?
Yeah, like a little teacup
Yeah.
for the party that they had.
Yeah.
Oh.
Clam chowder.
As
soon as you said
chowder's
tea, I
good.
was like, I
Yeah.
fucking knew it.
Oh,
Rat
also
bastard.
Boston cream pie. It's in the
Hey,
name.
yo.
Oh, yeah.
A Boston cream
It's
donut.
very fitting.
Clam chowder.
You know what? Kelly said the same thing, and it got flagged. So you know
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
we're valid. Also Fenway Franks, because Fenway
Okay.
Park.
Yep,
Yeah.
See,
I like how Automod
Yeah,
takes
what?
away Boston cream pie, but left our last drawing up without a
Right.
thing. Interesting.
Johnny Rockets, I
Bro was
sleep.
phallic.
Cream pie, real shit.
Max,
It's spaced out too.
I like how jacked you're making him.
he's a big
Because I understand because of the Sasquatch aspect. Because
Yeah.
Sasquatch, of course, lifts. He does not skip leg day or arm
He's
day.
out in the
or
wilderness,
anything.
That's
yeah.
what I'm looking at. Okay.
Well, because that's the pecs. And he's getting the arms.
I did not realize that.
I've
That's
gotten
okay.
pretty good at
learning the process.
Pretty sure they're called whoopee. Can we time out Marks? Mods,
We actually can't.
mods, check everyone's IP and just block the city of Boston.
Hello.
Mark's
Oh, do you want to check?
I know that Mark's IP. I know it's not in Boston, but it's close enough.
Stay here.
I'm willing to
Yeah,
I'm
we're-
willing to cast a wide net here.
I know where you're at.
It really
God,
just
it is.
it just sounds like they're making it up. Like, what do you mean they're called whoopie pies?
Like whoopee. Fucking you
Whoopee.
got one.
Oh,
I get to
is
eat
that
this.
what they are?
I think so.
7 months.
Oh,
too
did you
long.
move? Oh, my bad. I thought you were living where I knew you lived back in the olden days.
Oh shit. Sorry, Marks.
I actually technically, I didn't know Mark's too personally in school, but we knew each other. It's been 10 years coming up.
Whoa.
Damn. That's
When does college start? August.
Dude, what? I don't know.
Oh,
yeah, like usually August.
It's
Like
usually
variable,
August into
I'd
September.
imagine. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah, early September.
Different for everybody.
No.
I met
You know,
Mark.
some people take a gap year. You know?
I remember
Also,
Mark's.
sometimes you do like quarters instead of like full.
semesters.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sam Adams also great.
Dude, that's true.
Amen.
Kelly's a little too knowledgeable. I'm starting to worry.
I was saying I know what area Mark's was in because my other roommate was from the same place,
Mm.
very small
Oh.
town. But Mark's was in my first dorm, freshman year, and I remember he was like, I don't remember what the context was, but I think that the dorm was like, here are the things like you can't have like on campus.
Contraband.
Yeah, and he was like, he did the "Is mayonnaise a banned item" thing, like from SpongeBob, and it was that
That's a good bit.
Yeah,
I
it was
would
good.
definitely make a lifelong friendship off of something similar. So.
right.
Mm.
Always had the hats on. Yeah, it's been 10 years since I started school. Never
That's crazy.
graduated.
Mark, so we got to get you in the office.
Yeah,
so you
Mark's
come
at this
down.
point. At this point, you're so here, but not physically here. We need to have you come through.
Well,
Hell,
business.
you put a couple more gift subs our way. We'll put you on the plaque outside, man.
The Circa Force 1.
Yeah. We'll do the fastest flight from O'Hare or not O'Hare. What am I talking about? Whatever the Boston airport is.
Yeah.
We're going to business expense
Logan.
a fucking
Logan,
jet.
there it is. I knew it was
Also-
X-Man.
Also, like, don't fly. Just take a car. We don't be playing
No.
these days.
We're flying Marks over.
Yeah.
On the off chance that it makes a good story. The odds are not in his favor nowadays.
Oh man.
The hero's journey of boarding a plane in America.
A
and landing.
45-minute flight, yeah.
Oh, I love his teeth or her teeth.
Yeah, this
Their
guy's.
teeth.
If, well, yeah, I was
The
gonna say
teeth.
we need to be careful because
teeth. Welcome to the teeth.
the teeth. If the chest is exposed,
This one's
the
huge.
answer matters a lot.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was like, wait.
It's gotta be one of the biggest draws.
Oh.
Boo!
You know, I bought like big chalk. I don't know. I use this, and I'm about to run out. So you're gonna see me using big chalk soon.
Oh,
Oh,
big chalk.
nice, like a toddler.
Exactly, like a big. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Let's think of ways
like
that we
you
could make Max
Cut
smaller.
those, make them more.
I think that might be a good
manageable.
idea.
I was in my astronomy class in college, and some kid forgot a pencil. It's like, hey, can I have one? And I was like, sure. And I was using the big kindergarten pencils at the time because I really liked those. So I gave him one of those. He was like, is this a fucking joke?
It's crazy to give you a hard time. It's like he's the one
I was
you're
like, first off,
helping.
you forgot the fucking pencil.
Right,
Second
right.
off, little baby forgot the pencil. Here you go.
Hey, are you being a chooser right now? Because you were just a beggar not too long ago.
I wouldn't even have just given it. I just would have like took it back. Just like, all right.
True.
Like, all right.
Oh, you don't like it? Use your pencil then.
Oh,
Little
what the
20-year-old.
Aw.
Got your pencil.
I don't remember what the Red Sox
a
logo looks
bee.
like. Is it just a bee?
It's like a fancy.
I was about
bee.
to just draw a sock. I
Oh,
was like, that's
that's-
not
yeah.
it.
I mean, you can do whatever you want,
Well,
but it's a
okay.
fancy bee.
So that's the thing is their logo is actually the socks, right? But the
Yeah.
hats are just an old English bee.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Let me take a look at that.
Hey,
Actually,
I can.
you can find it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
thank
got
you.
One sec.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm so on the T. Yeah, that same
Wait,
astronomy
What's that
class.
I was gonna say, yeah. What if you're on the train and testosterone drinking tea? So you
Ah.
Oh,
on
shit.
the tea while on the tea.
yeah, it's a
while on the
fancy
tea,
little
yeah.
bee.
There you go.
Maybe
Max.
Old English undersold it.
Thank
but
you.
yeah.
Whoa.
There's an
Yeah.
extra-
It looks like
flourish.
it looks like you could like wrap that with your fingers and then stab somebody in the
That's
face.
the
when you punch
inspiration,
them.
actually. Yeah. It's like, yeah.
Ah.
It actually is
Good
kind
lord.
of like a mask.
Oh my god. Wait,
I
hold
see a
on.
beard
Wait, get over
now.
there. Yeah.
Oh,
You walk closer to the
Here,
camera
hold
a
on
little
one
bit.
sec. Stay right
Oh,
where you are.
Never mind. Stay right
Stay
Okay.
right where you are.
yeah.
See, I saw a beard.
Nice.
There he is.
I'll kill everyone.
The monster of Fenway.
Yeah,
Well, they got the
big green
green.
monster.
No, this is our big green monster.
I was saying, it does look like brass knuckles more than socks,
Does.
but it's only for 2 knuckles.
If your
It's
hand
for
is
the
like
monster.
wrapping around the stem of the bee, then you're getting that like spike right into your palm.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, no,
well,
no,
that's
well,
too,
see,
that,
hold on,
that's
hold
to,
on.
for,
It-
to hold.
it's the blood
There's
of-
4 fingers, right? And they go into each half of the hole in the bee. You know what
Ah,
I'm
so
Oh,
it's
I see.
bigger
and then
than
you just
think it
punch.
is.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you're
Ah.
exactly.
But aren't the spikes still
No. 'Cause
No.
you're gonna they're not even on your hands. They'll just be under your hands.
Oh,
Punch.
okay.
I'll say-
Oh, I see. So
I'll say
your
it
your
could-
palm is resting on that
Yeah,
spike on the
yeah.
top of that.
It could be a blood sacrifice punch. if
You're
really
Oh my
right,
god!
Kelly.
Holy shit!
Yep. It's
What?
a bee made out of bees.
Man,
There's a bee.
Beeception.
I'm Michael with a B. Where's the B? There's a B.
You get me.
graphic
1D
design.
1d8 to enemies, 1d4 per self. Yeah.
Graphic design was someone's passion back in 1820.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Before graphics.
The person who designed this never saw a tenth of what they made in merchandising.
This poor bastard.
Would love to see the day.
I was before also that same astronomy class. I don't know if anyone remembers this.
I keep thinking you're saying astrology class, and I'm just like, that's a crazy class to have.
I am giving millennial, aren't I? Yeah, the teacher. I always said astronomy teachers are the funniest guys ever. For some reason, they're just always a little quirked up.
Goofing.
You gotta be, yeah.
Yeah, first day of class. Just two things with this guy. Yeah, the first day of class, he was like showing us the giant projector module sphere in the middle of the room because it was like a dome, and he's like telling us that we're not allowed to record video or audio in the class because some teacher got sued once for like going on some rant or something.
Oh no!
He's like, if I catch you recording a video, I'm gonna take that laser and fucking vaporize you.
I love that it's not the teacher's fault; it's the person who recorded it's fault.
Oh yeah. That was verbatim too.
Hell yeah!
And then one time, me and the kid next to me, we were both fucking bum-ass pieces of shit. We were tired, and we both fell asleep next to each other.
That's kind of cute.
We were in the back row. It was like 2 seats only. We were both asleep. He had everyone take out their phones and take pictures of us. Required. It was mandated, and I didn't save the photo. Someone sent it to me because I didn't know what happened until after.
Did you fail because you didn't take a picture?
Yeah, did you fail?
Yeah, no asleep selfie that day.
Oh,
But
Let's see.
I know where I could find that picture. I don't want to find it. I'm ashamed.
Interesting.
Doesn't want to find it, he says.
What if I want to find it?
I could tell you who to ask.
Google, show me Jeff sleeping.
Google, bring up this
Sean.
guy's class.
Bring this guy's class.
Jeff, if you don't show us this picture, I'm gonna sick this on you.
Oh my goodness.
Oh goodness.
What is this person's name that you're drawing? Like, do we have any vibes of like a name for this?
Yeah, let me Google it real quick. Hold on.
Okay.
I'd call him what would I call him? He's like
Arthur.
honestly, if Boston's ever trying to go like
Hey, yo, Paulie.
what's the vibe of this? Is it like they're trying to get into like a big hunky mascot. Like we should send them this picture and be
Statistically, it's likely that his name is Liam.
Oh.
like, I'm thinking
From what year?
I don't know.
2025.
I'm
Holy
thinking
shit.
2024.
Wow.
Most popular baby name in Boston.
Liam.
fuck Liam.
This guy
What are you,
Has-
Dude, don't
ab-
say that. That's a lot of people, apparently.
Well, there's a lot of kids.
Wait,
yeah, you know what?
wait.
Yeah, fuck that.
Wait.
Those aren't adults.
No, wait. Wait,
Yeah.
give me,
I hate those babies, actually.
Just fuck them kids.
wait, I'm
That's what John Cena said today.
I believe it.
It's actually
Well,
it's
John
spelled.
Cena-
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you first, Ryan.
Well, it's Liam, but it's spelled lean ham.
Oh.
Well, John Cena went heel recently, so
Yes.
now he's evil. And
Yes.
at Raw today, he basically was like, "Yeah, fuck that one kid in particular that is at the show today." And they hard cut to this kid. And he has like such a sad face.
That
and it's
rocks.
Like,
Wait,
it's
actually,
really funny.
fuck you, kid.
You specifically.
I was gonna also look up the stats for surnames, but then I was like, wait, we might actually just land on a real person. Just like a
That's
real,
what I'm saying.
yeah, like a real 2-year-old
Well,
who's just like,
Seductive
aw.
Marks is saying 72% chance that it's Liam.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
See,
I'd like to highlight Kelly's comments.
Stupid
betas. Or pin that.
that's crazy.
That is what he's pointing and yelling about right now. This dude absolutely has fucked your wife. So just
All good there?
yep, all good there. Whoop.
Hold on one sec.
He's
You're good.
definitely
All right, thank you.
8 dogs in. It's only 7 innings. Yeah, he's got a lot of strong feelings about the umpire. I'm
Yep,
sure.
yep.
Yeah, fuck Mike.
Do one more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most popular baby
Yeah.
name in Long Island.
There you go.
It's the most popular name, period. Because I can name like 5
Oh,
Michaels.
that's right, Kelly.
Babies born this year are Generation Beta. That's why Kelly's fuck.
I forgot.
The most popular name in Long Island, Jeff, my guess is Newport.
Yo,
It's Marlboro, but it's got G's and H's in it.
it's funny. One of those Google suggested questions was, "What's the rarest baby name?"
You can decide at any moment.
Yeah.
You can't
Just
Google
name
that.
your baby. Yeah.
Just name your
Yo-
baby.
Yoshiaki, Faber, Vincentina.
Wait, Faber kind of goes
Fa-
hard.
Faber's good.
Yeah.
Fleetwood,
Okay.
No,
Lisbeth, Lis Beth,
Okay.
Gertrudis.
Gertrudis. The demon Gertrudis.
I think my next word's Gertrudis.
It's like Gruntilda.
I do actually.
Gertrudis.
she also talks like.
Since we do need words, I want to toss out the word dragon.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah, we can do that.
Good word.
Whoa.
My word's donut.
Oh, no, what was your other word? I like that one.
I know that was just a name.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
yeah.
I was gonna say Gertrudis.
Okay. Dragon, donut. Oh, okay. You know what?
Any other words from the chat? Maybe.
Yeah. Tacey,
Look at that
Halen,
form.
He's cleaning.
Corin, Evgenia,
Corin from
Wiping.
Fire Emblem.
Koryn.
I was gonna say Corin is from Exoskeleton.
Exoskeleton.
Katie and Hayne.
Oh man.
Yo, Falco.
Oh, let's go.
I
Hold
saw
on.
I saw a video online talking about funny baby names.
Yeah.
And it was just like, Knox, Equinox, open the door.
Not Equinox.
Oh.
It was just it's the nickname before the name that
Yep.
killed me too, because it was like that was a totally normal.
Yeah, I was
scenario.
like, Knox is kind of cool.
Fort.
Oh.
No.
Apparently, we had a brick from Fort Knox in our house.
Fortnite.
Gaming.
Huh? Game?
I like a word ladder. Boy names Everest. Oh my God, that's right. One of my goals in life is to name someone's child.
Oh, cool.
Like a stranger though.
Oh.
I was in a baby name group on
Only there-
Facebook.
Oh.
This is one of my favorite interactions I've ever had. Let me find the post because I don't want to misquote it.
Okay.
Ah.
It was a donut, dragon, exoskeleton.
Donut,
Okay.
dragon, exoskeleton.
Exo
I'm done.
Exo
finished.
Exo
I'm not-
Dimension Red Dead Exo.
Listen, words are difficult. I can't control that.
Honestly, the Red Dead Dimension would be a cool game.
Right?
Yeah.
While we wait for Jeff to pull up the post,
I-
can I?
Oh, I have it. Do you want to do something else though?
No, I'll just be quiet
No,
over
it
here.
sounded like you wanted to do something. I see. Let him.
Well, I was gonna say maybe check out the stream from Friday.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There was some shopping,
some sales,
some
perhaps.
sales.
To my knowledge, those listings are some of them are still available.
Oh yeah.
So
Ooh.
Sadly,
Everyone
couldn't
wants
be
to-
there. But how did it all go?
It was great.
It was
It
good.
was a good
Yeah.
time.
yeah, check the VOD.
Yeah.
I will. I'm gonna watch that tonight when I go home.
Keith managed to eat something the
Dude.
entire hour.
It was so
What?
great. He literally, I
It
don't even know. I got here. We're setting up, and he's throwing back oranges.
Yep.
He's like,
Just
I
like-
have a bag of oranges.
Yeah.
tonight."
He gets through like 6 of them,
Yep.
and then I look over, and he just has a whole sandwich.
Yep.
Like a sub.
Like, yeah.
Also,
and
spoilers.
Oh yeah, Max has to watch.
there's
the
still
VOD.
so much more.
I can't wait.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
And then it gets even crazier.
I
Yeah.
thought that was Dove soap for a second.
Oh, yeah, I see what.
Very
Oh
He's
yeah.
not
Actually, I can see
scurvy.
that. Yeah.
And scurvy
Also,
worthy.
shouts out one of my favorite stories of all time is from my friend. He was telling me about his fun days partying at Fairfield U, and then one time he actually got like really ill, and he just couldn't figure out why. So after like a day of not getting better, he goes to the doctor, and the doctor comes back almost like angry. He's like, "Sir, you have scurvy. You have just been drinking so much. We've eradicated this. Go home and eat some oranges. Like, what are you doing?" He didn't even like give him medicine. He's like, "Just go home and eat fruit."
That's
Like, I just don't
insane.
like.
like
It's an astonishing thing. Like the doctor's like, I didn't think this could happen. I put it into WebMD and it came up with like a GeoCities page. Like, the virus just doesn't exist.
I wish he
Like,
came in with like an eye patch because he's waiting for the day that. He's like, oh, I've been waiting for years.
I've been waiting for years for somebody to come with scurvy.
he comes in with a chest and like blows dust off of it. He's like, finally.
Look here, matey. I need you to lie down.
The solution for this is 10 paces. What is it?
Unreal, honestly.
Yeah, no, I love that story so much because I can't imagine the doctor just be like looking at all the symptoms and being like, what?
There's no way.
This is someone you know, right?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. Well, I will hold my.
No, you can say whatever you want.
You're right, Mark.
Only a stupid Fairfield piece of shit would get scurvy from drinking too much.
No, honestly.
It's just, the when you cross the threshold onto that property, it's like that orb in SpongeBob. You know, like I swear I went to go visit my friends there once in a while to play Melee, and the moment I cross by that iron fence, I'm just like, I just start drooling. Like I don't know.
I went
Jesuit
there.
aura or something. I don't know.
I went there for college and I was in my room. I was just hanging, and on my floor there were two lacrosse players who were like, they both had their shirts off and they were tugging at like a shirt, and it's like they do the pass by the doorway, and one just goes, I'm gonna play tug of war with your dick, and then they just go away, and I
That's
never
the
see them again.
experience. Like, you can't encapsulate it better than that.
Okay, yes, the Dominoes is in fact
Yes.
not putting the right chemicals
Right.
for the anti-scurvy.
It's the same. It's like fluoride in water, but it's like anti-scurvy measures in whatever campus pizza there is.
I actually have a story like that with what Max said. Weirdly enough, I was like playing Xbox in my room with my friend, and there was like a lot of ruckus upstairs.
Okay,
There normally
ruckus.
isn't. A lot of just slamming around. We didn't know what the fuck was going on, so we went upstairs to listen outside of their door, and they're like, these two guys are just like, we just hear them like wrestling each other. And then we just sit there listening, and eventually one guy's, oh my god, dude, I'm so sweaty. Dude, I'm sweating so much.
Bro, they
And
were not wrestling.
We were cracking up. We had to be quiet because we didn't want them us just lurking outside their door, listening to them sweat and touch each other. You know, I was like, oh my god, what are you like? Why? What are you fucking doing? And they're having fun, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm a hater.
Assuredly.
Yeah.
Well, eventually they're gonna have to raise it up to the proper level, and
Yeah.
it's
Take it
Yeah.
somewhere else. What was I thinking with the scurvy reminded me of something. Maybe it'll come back to me. Oh, that's right. I have to say the baby name thing.
Oh, right.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So I was in babies names discussion group
Okay.
on Facebook. This person, lady
Planning
posted. Yeah. No. Yes, planning ahead for myself to name someone else's.
Right.
That's what I wanted. Some lady said, "What name's your favorite?" She has a poll. She said, "P.S. I am not pregnant." So, you know, no pressure.
You
We
got
got
time.
Okay.
The name choices were Leroy Williams,
Oh.
Kayla Nicole, Roxanne Sky, and then Caleb. And
Pokemon ass kind of naming
Yeah.
convention is this?
and then I just said, I didn't even vote. I just said Cobble as a comment. And she said, "Ooh, you could do middle name Stone. Very natural."
Yeah.
And I was like, I think this is my favorite interaction I've ever
That's
had on the
great.
internet. And she got
Cobblestone
4
Smith.
likes on that comment, including mine. Someone else commented Carib Beetle, which also someone said-
Carib beetle.
Yeah.
There's scarab. Scarab
like
beetle.
Scarab Beetle.
Carib is a root, I think.
And then someone said, I like Calb better than Caleb. CALB.
Okay.
So you get a lot
You
of
can have
winners
both.
in the comments of these.
Leroy,
You know,
yeah, I was gonna say.
I was thinking about that, Seductive Marks.
Leroy Jenkins turns 20 this year.
Fuck that, man.
Dude, I turned 20 this year.
Yeah.
That's not true.
Leroy Jenkins has been in the game for longer than not,
No.
Yeah.
which is crazy too.
I like if I was actually turning 20.
Because that was an Onyxia run, right?
Also, the video is like a Upper Blackrock Spire, but
Yeah.
when
Oh,
they did
that's
that,
right.
when they did the old world like revamp with Cataclysm,
Yeah.
there's like a bit where they add Leroy Jenkins in the game.
Oh,
And
shit.
He's like a little follower you can get, and there's like a little quest. But that has now been in the game longer, I think, than not. It's just so old.
Jeez.
I like if I was actually turning 20. That would imply my earlier statement about being in college 10 years ago means I started college
When
at
you were
10.
10 and you were listening to guys wrestle.
Yeah. Honestly, I felt 10 in there.
Yeah.
I had no motivation. I was just hanging out, eating chips and donuts all day.
That's all about, man.
Yeah. I'd throw down a whole dozen of Krispy Kremes in a sitting.
I'm so glad that my body can't handle that many Krispy Kremes.
The problem is I can, but I have to stop. I just know I shouldn't.
Swing sucks.
A lot of my being a roommate of Jeff experiencing college was going over to his door, which was closed 100% of the time, knocking on his door.
Bro had to close the door policy.
He would open it 2 inches. A wave of cold air would wash over me. He would be in the door. He would go, "What?" And then I would say melee, and he goes, "Give me a minute," and he closes the door.
Accurate though. That is almost every interaction.
Also the start of a lifelong
That's
friendship.
not so different from what it's
I
like
know,
now.
yeah.
That's exactly what's happening.
Like I've seen that exact
Whoa.
interaction.
Oh, Jeff.
What's up, Jeff?
For 4 months.
Wow, and look, all because Ryan asked you to
Thank
play
you.
Melee.
Aw.
Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah, Ryan did a vlog of our room in college, and I
Yeah.
wasn't in a single second of it.
Damn.
I believe it.
Ryan got my door in it and knocking on it, but I was never in it.
There were 3 episodes, and then 1 final episode when we graduated, and Jeff was in none of them.
I almost missed graduation because I was sleeping. I was up so late.
New story.
Jeff coded.
I was up so late packing all my stuff because I had a lot of stuff, which is relatable.
Crazy.
Yeah, some things never change.
Yeah, and I literally slept until like 2 p.m. Didn't have time to eat or like shave or do anything.
When was your graduation?
It was
2:15.
literally straight up at like 5 or 6 p.m. But we had to take a bus to the convention center where they held it, because God forbid you don't want to listen to every single person's name that goes to your school who's graduating for hours. Because that's what we had to do.
That's so annoying.
How big was your school?
It's just a state school. It was small. It was like, graduation must have been like 500 people, maybe. So like, maybe more. I don't know. I don't know what the number
Still
was.
took for fucking ever.
Oh my god, one of our roommates fell asleep. I was playing Tetris on my phone. I had nothing to eat but a little package of goldfish that they handed us out during the thing. I was like, this is hell. And then my key card to get back into my dorm, I didn't extend it to the right time, so it locked me out of the dorm afterward.
Oh, okay.
So thankfully our other roommate was still there, and I had to use his card for hours, moving all my stuff into my car. I got dinner that night at Cumberland Farms at 2 in the morning, maybe 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
I got a steak bomb sandwich. It was the worst sandwich I've ever eaten in my life. And I had that with a pack of Twizzlers and a ginger ale. Got home.
Wait, no, I was looking.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Got home at.
Sorry.
Amanda's like, "There's a dragon on the screen."
Well, I
Keep it
was
on.
trying to figure out what this limb is.
It's a Boston cream foot.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's how they
How
make.
didn't you know that?
That's how they make munchkins. The munchkins, he drops them off.
Okay.
He's the Duncan Muncher.
Okay,
There you
thank
go.
you. I just that was
You're welcome.
I was just trying to, because I could tell it was
Visualize.
I could tell it was a leg. I wasn't entirely sure like what was happening with the foot.
That's fair. This thing's a
Oh.
monster.
Yo, Amanda got me 2 donuts before. They were really good. I wish I had more donuts, but I also shouldn't.
You
But
can buy them in 6 or 12 packs.
I got a box of 6 of Krispy Kreme
That's
the
true.
other day, which I don't eat 4 of, to be fair.
You did.
You know, but like, I don't know. Yeah, they didn't have the blueberry at Krispy Kreme.
No, it was really funny because he was like, "We gotta go to the big one because they'll have the blueberry at the big one," and they didn't. And it was really funny because me and our other friend had gone to like one of the outlet ones. They had the blueberry there.
I should have known it would have been reverse psychology. No one goes to the small one. Everyone goes to the big one.
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah, that's me.
You might be wondering what I'm drawing right
I wonder what I'm drawing right now.
now.
What is that? An arm then? The little like swoop?
Which
Or-
No, that's the hole in
That's
him.
the hole in its
That's the
stomach, and so you can see the frosting.
It's the other side.
Oh,
Okay, okay,
wait,
okay.
Max and I get each other.
we do.
It was just the.
No, it's you just don't understand us. It's okay.
Oh, I see what's going on. Okay.
It was
Oh,
a little
God.
pointed edge that was throwing me off.
Perhaps a non-traditional donut hole.
Non-traditional donut hole. I mean, he is a dragon, so I mean.
Anything but traditional.
Man, when are dragons gonna be real?
I wish. Oh.
Yeah.
Man, I'm
Straight up.
surprised you don't have like a lizard pet.
Jeff, if I could, I would. They require a lot of space because
Sure.
you need to get a properly sized tank to start off with. You need to get UVB. Dependent also on the type of lizard, I would have to make sure I had the correct food for it, which would either be bugs or small frozen rodents.
Yep.
So it requires. Listen. Once I am in a good place to do it, I probably will have like a snake or something, but I won't do that irresponsibly. Like that's so unfair
See-
to the reptile.
See, it is.
Root Beer Girl, right again. Just another dub for Root Beer Girl.
Yeah.
I love some strawberry frosted Homer Simpson donuts.
Yeah.
I had a nickname in one workplace where they just call me Strawberry John because I would always eat all the strawberry donuts.
Those are the best ones.
Well, yeah, they'd get like a dozen for the couple of us who were in the warehouse. I would eat one strawberry donut when in the first round, and then I realized no one else would get the strawberry donut. So when everyone went back for the second round, you already know I was getting it.
Yeah.
And then they kept ordering them, and I kept eating them. It's real easy.
Yeah, how big was that donut that you could save it for
That
days?
long.
I need to find a.
Oh, actually, I went to Universal Studios. I also got that donut.
I was gonna
It's
ask
so
you.
Crazy.
Dude, I saw a picture of that. Actually, Kelly showed me a picture a while back, but then I saw another one that showed the scale of it a little bit better.
Yeah,
I was
and I
like,
went in 2019, I think, and it was so good.
ugh.
The worst part was, it was a roller coaster for me that day because the first ride I went on was the augmented reality Simpsons roller coaster, and I don't know if everyone knows this about me, but I have a lot of genetic defects. One of them being a miserable inner ear, so I get motion sickness for
Oh.
no reason. And one thing
Gotcha.
about
Oh, no.
augmented reality rides, really good at giving me motion sickness. So
Yeah.
that ruined a good hour of my first hour of Universal Studios.
Oh.
But the moment I felt better is when I ran into the Homer Simpson donut, and it immediately saved the day.
Yay.
I just saw a picture. That is a nice sized donut.
It's great. I ate it faster than I cared to admit, but it was really good. I don't think I've had a donut like it since.
What I'll never find appealing is those giant gummies, like the huge
Oh, the
gummy
like
bear
6
things.
pound
yeah,
gummies.
Those taste so chemically.
I
Like,
don't even want to know how many preservatives are in that thing, but let alone like, oh my god, the way you feel physically after eating like a regular pack of gummies can like feel like iffy to me.
Yeah.
But like, oh my god, just holding like a child's
A
weight,
6 pound.
6 pound being.
Well, see,
like-
part
Whoa,
of
it's
the
like
problem
eating
with
like
the
a
big
baby.
gummy like thing is it's the same flavor profile that you have to eat 6 pounds of, and it's like at
Yeah.
least in a
it's a
pack
lot.
you have different flavors that you're like experiencing.
I don't know.
I like the white one the best.
My
a lot of people
conspiracy
do.
is they all taste the same.
The pineapple, the white pineapple.
Yes,
ones.
that's
The color does like placebo yourself into.
Yeah, you ever try and eat them with your eyes closed just to feel something?
We should do that for our
Not for
taste
that
test.
reason.
wait, yeah. Let's do when we do the taste test. We'll have to get some gummies. and-
Well, I'd
Okay.
say the green and the red ones, like
Pretty.
those taste distinct
It will
to
kill
me.
you.
I like this
Yep.
dragon. He's so
He's
cute.
great.
Where are his eyes?
Let's mix up
He
the
doesn't eat 'em.
stream ideas. Actually, we'll eat.
He goes off vibes.
We'll eat the gummy bears blindfolded, and if you guys are wrong, we'll shock you.
I will do that
Okay.
Oh,
on
yeah?
stream.
I love
yeah.
this donut dragon, by the way.
He's so nice.
How does he? Oh, I was gonna say how does he eat, but no, there's a little room for the.
Yeah, he's got.
He's the last of his kind for good
Yeah.
reason.
Yeah.
He's not.
Much like the
No.
panda.
Evolutionarily insignificant.
Really tasty though.
He's super tasty.
He's like an apex prey. Like
Yeah.
everyone wants a piece.
Everyone wants a
Yeah.
piece of him.
Imagine being like.
Is he made of a donut?
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's
Oh,
got
yeah.
his whole body. He does have
excretes
bone for some
donut.
reason. He's
Yeah.
got this exposed bone,
Much like
but
any good
most of him
donut.
is donut.
Well, it is kind of funny because exoskeleton, Max, technically that's like what bugs have.
It is. So really, I could have just done a chitinous thing
No,
on its body.
but I like this. I like this interpretation with the bones just
Yeah.
out.
I like the idea of donuts as a creature, and they actually have there's like boneless donuts. No, that's a good dragon.
Can I get
Thank
it bone
you.
in? It's just like one large bone.
Oh my god,
Donut.
cartoonish bone.
Oh, for sure. Definitely
Yeah.
frost and goop on the inside.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what pumps through his veins, much like me.
See,
Just frosting.
I feel like I'm thinking of like dinosaurs and just like creatures in nature.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, this one looks like a donut. It did not survive because it looks so tasty.
Right.
There's no
right.
there's no other reason. It just looked really good.
Yeah.
You know.
Maybe there's like a fish like that. You know?
There's got to be. There
Maybe.
must.
Dragon moves on hydraulics. Yes.
That's it.
Yeah, I
think.
guess that's
It's
So,
a
it.
good
thank-
little sketch hour.
Yeah,
right
thank
there.
you all. This is always fun. So
Thanks for
We got
joining.
Yeah,
Three
thank you for
solid
joining.
ones. That was awesome.
we'll see you next Monday, but also this Wednesday, hopefully,
Ooh, yes,
for
we'll have a
actually
s-
gaming.
We'll have a special gaming event. You're
Yeah,
gonna
we'll-
want to tune in. There will be crowd participation.
Yeah, so, yeah. If you want to, you really should come to that. It's going to be at around 8:00. So just come at 8. We'll have it good and ready.
We'll have a good time.
We're gonna. You can. Let's just say you can fuck with us.
Oh.
More than you already do.
Yeah, more than you already do.
By speaking words.
And then we'll.
right after that, we'll be gaming in a scary.
Yeah.
I think we'll be done with Resident Evil 2 if I'm competent. Then.
Yeah, actually,
Oh,
this will
okay.
probably be the end of
3 more weeks.
Yeah. And then also in that same stream, I'll just beat Claire's run in about 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah, 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yes. you got it, Seductive Mark. Circavision Fuck a Fan contest coming up Wednesday.
I don't
At
like that we
8
have to do it,
PM.
but we make money from it.
Yeah. Hey, you keep subbing, man. I don't.
Yeah, you
If
stay.
you keep subbing, I'll keep subbing.
Hey, yo.
Quick, cut the stream, Ryan. Goodbye, everybody.
We have more to say.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody.
No, not goodbye yet. We have,
Not
Oh, wait, what else?
Wait, there's
oh,
more.
we have Friday.
oh, that's right.
What are we doing on Friday?
The
Wait.
run back.
Oh, Spirit Swap.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We're
Tournament.
having another spirit
Whoa,
swap.
I'm not gonna be there. For
I didn't even
that.
know about that. What the heck?
Oh, yeah, we're going to
Okay.
do another spirit swap competition. Ryan, around what time?
Let's say 8.
8:00 also.
Alright, cool. All
We're
right.
doing the thing where Nintendo said there's a new Smash, and Sakurai was like, "What do you mean?"
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that was incredible.
Spirit Swap
Inc-
tournament.
What's crazy is we did talk about it, but it's okay because we haven't talked about it since.
That's right.
However, now we can stop the stream.
Where's the goodbye couch cam?
Yeah. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
Couch. Say
Oh
goodbye.
my God.
Goodbye. Bye-bye.
There we go.
Bye.